Building business cases are often included as an important component of a business process design project. Beyond the standard results of a process design effort, management will often want to view a business case at the end of the project prior to them giving their approval to commence with implementation of the changes recommended. Therefore, I am including this lecture in this course to provide the student with an overview of what should be included to present a good business case. By the way, in my professional consulting series of courses also being made available, business case development is drilled down on to a greater level of detail. Elements that should be included when building a business case include the following. First, you'll need a statement of the goals and objectives of the project, followed by a statement of assumptions under which these projections are made. Next, it will be important to deliver a definition of constraints, influencing factors, and critical success factors. A description of the level of risk in achieving project success is also important. Next, you'll want to put into the project a definition of what is to be considered project success. Then you'll need a baseline definition of existing processes and associated costs. A description of benefits, quantified where possible, and this goes back to my whole concept of the purpose of a business case and informing management as to the viability of implementing that project. You'll be wanting to include a definition of alternative strategies to achieve the desired outcomes where more than one approach to delivering the project is identified. Then you'll need to deliver your recommended approach for completing the implementation projects that are a result of the effort. And lastly, a rational conclusion as to why the project or projects should proceed, including logical arguments and a cost-benefit analysis. With respect to defining the true cost of a project, well, there are a number of component areas that should be included. First, the cost of recruitment and partner selections, staffing and consultant time and travel costs, and this quantified to day rate and overhead burdens. Speaking of that, when we talk about administration and office overhead, also be sure to include such things as space, power, paper, phones, etc. Everything that creates the environment for the people working on the project have costs to them, and those need to be included. Then any equipment and software purchases required for the project, so make sure you include those. Lastly, if the project is going to take any amount of time, you might need to be including funding sources, total funding, and the time value of money in relation to that funding if it is a very big project. Lastly, if there are any assets that are going to be depreciated or used up during the project, it would be wise to include numbers for that as well. Final comments. This lecture provides insights on how to build business cases. It is just an overview at this point. More details on building business cases are included in one of my other courses, particularly the course called A Guide to Professional Consulting, Part 4. This is another series of courses that I am putting on the site for your learning requirements. This concludes this lecture. I hope you've received good value from it, and I look forward to sharing more information with you on future lectures. Bye for now.